Hello fellow Kryptonians and welcome to our full review of the Superman movie Man of Steel, the 2013 cinematic reboot of the Superman franchise. Today, we'll be discussing how this film compares to other superhero films. First of all, let's start with the protagonist himself. Henry Cavill's portrayal of Superman was a refreshing departure from previous depictions of the character. He brought a sense of vulnerability and humanity to the role, making it easier to connect with the character and his struggles. However, some fans were disappointed with how the film tried to make Superman more serious and darker, which some feel did not fit the character's previously more lighthearted persona. It's important to note that the portrayal of Superman in Man of Steel is markedly different from previous films. This iteration of the character is brooding, introspective and conflicted. He struggles with his identity, his place in the world, and the burden of his immense power. In this sense, Man of Steel stands out from the pack and offers a fresh take on the superhero genre. By the way, my name is KR. If you enjoy watching this video, hit the like and subscribe button of our Kryptonian Collectiverse channel to keep you posted on our future videos about the crossover of all superheroes and action figures. The film's director, Zack Snyder, imbues the story and visuals with a sense of grit and realism that sets it apart from other superhero films. The action is visceral, and the destruction of Metropolis is one of the most awe-inspiring sequences in recent film history. However, the film's darker tone is also a point of contention for some viewers. It's fair to say that this version of Superman lacks the optimism and hope that traditionally defines the character. This can make it difficult for some viewers to connect with the protagonist. This brings us to the tone of the film itself. Man of Steel is undeniably darker and more serious than previous Superman films. Director Zack Snyder has a reputation for making visually stunning films, and this one was no exception. However, the visuals alone cannot make up for the film's tonal issues and pacing problems. Some viewers felt that the film was too long and too focused on action, without giving enough time for character development. Moving on to the supporting cast, we see some hits and misses. Amy Adams was an excellent choice for Lois Lane, bringing a sense of intelligence and spunk to the role. Michael Shannon's portrayal of General Zod was also noteworthy, giving the character a believable motivation and making him a formidable antagonist. However, the background characters were largely forgettable and underdeveloped, with no real impact on the plot. Another aspect that sets Man of Steel apart from other superhero movies is the scale of its action sequences. The destruction of Metropolis truly felt like an epic battle between two godlike beings. However, when it comes to ensemble superhero movies, such as the Avengers, the focus is on the team dynamic and the individual personalities of each hero, rather than just the action. In terms of how Man of Steel compares to other superhero films, it is clear that the film tried to set itself apart from the crowd. However, in doing so, it sacrificed some key elements that make superhero films great, such as a well-rounded plot and memorable supporting characters. While it was visually stunning and provided a new take on Superman, it failed to fully capture the essence of the character and what makes him so beloved by fans. In conclusion, Man of Steel was a mixed bag for fans and critics. While it had some standout performances and impressive visuals, it ultimately fell short of expectations for a superhero film. Whether or not it resonates with viewers is subjective, but it certainly did not achieve the same level of success as other superhero films like The Dark Knight or The Avengers.